Hello everyone, welcome to day 18 of the Speaking Challenge. Today's subject is very confusing for me, but I'm going to talk about English tenses and I've chosen two different forms. These are future perfect and future perfect continuous. And I've chosen them because I think there are some very similar things that can help me to understand in which context I have to use these different forms. And also there are just one probably difference between them um, to understand again what I want to say by the context using these different forms. And talking about future perfect tense and future perfect continuous, there are one common things. They both using um, mm, in the context are related in the concrete period of time in the future. But the difference is that future perfect shows us a result of an action which will happen, or occur in the future or done in the future, instead of a future perfect continuous, which is more about summarizing of the length of an action in the concrete period of time in the future. So, uh, similar similar things in these two forms, they all about a concrete period of time in the future, and the major difference is about that future perfect shows the results of an action in the future, and future future continuous future perfect continuous uh, is about summarizing of length of an action in a concrete period of time in a concrete period of time in the future. So knowing that, I can say that we can use to structure a sentence, we can use special time expressions. For example, by the time, by then, by the year 2017, 2018, 2020. So it's always about a future period of time, never past. Or by March 2017, by March 2018, or by December 2017, or at 5 o'clock, if I'm whatever, at 5 o'clock, or at 12 o'clock, or in the morning, in the evening, at night, at midnight. So there are always concrete time expression using must be used in a sentence if we want to use these forms of tenses. So here is my examples. Future perfect tense. By May 30, I'm sorry, by May 30, by May, no, by May 30, so it's something in the future. It's a point, time point in the future. I will have finished the speaking challenge. So here in these tenses we can understand that I'm talking about the result that I will achieve in the future. When May 30 will come, the speaking challenge will be finished, will be complete, will be closed. I'm sorry. And if to talk about the structure, it's very simple, very tricky, and very logical actually. I will have finished. It's like in a present perfect. where we use have or has plus past participle. But in this form, we have just to put will before this structure. It's very tricky. I will have finished. Simple. And if to talk about the future perfect continuous, here is my example. Again, first, a concrete period of time in the future. By July 2017, I will have been traveling to other country for a month. So here we can see that I'm talking about a length of my action that had started in the past and will be lasting in the future in this concrete period of time by July 2017. And of course, here is another help question, like how long this action will be occurring or lasting, happening for months, for 2 months. It depends on the context. So, and if to talk about the structure, I will have been traveling. It's again very tricky and very, very logical. It's like present perfect continuous, like we have been traveling. But I just need to put will before this form. I will have been traveling, I will have been doing, I will have been studying, or I will not have been studying. And this is it for today. Oh no, not yet, I'm sorry. And another two confusing forms for me, it's a simple future and future continuous. And I would like to give you my examples that which I've used in my previous videos about advice for one of my best friends who hypothetically wasn't allowed to study at the top university. And here are the two examples. Here are two examples. I was studying in Malta twice, I said. All right, I used past continuous form, right? Or I don't know, maybe I had to say I'd been studying in Malta twice. It's really tricky, very confusing. I can understand which form I had to use. Or another example, you'll step away and be working on your project, which is about future continuous form. Or maybe I had just to say you will step away and work on your project, which is about simple future forms. I don't know what's the difference, which form is correct to use in this context. And I wish I could know if you guys can help me to understand that. I will appreciate that a lot. Maybe you have some tricks which you can share with me in this difficult subject. And this is it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, everyone. See you later. Bye bye.